Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut. My name is Bob. With me is Matt.
Hey, what's up?
And Connor.
Hello there.
And today we're reading a Kantai story, a Kantai collection story, that was suggested to us by a YouTube user, I guess, ODST795. So thanks for sending that in. And also, to Neon Venom, the guy who threatened us if we didn't read the story, we're getting to it, dude.
Yeah.
Chill out, man.
Here it is.
Here it is, you
Wildest
asshole.
dreams have come true.
All right, well, no hard feelings, I guess. This is Ship Girls, and the description on Wattpad. Connor, you want to give us the description?
Are we heading to the second wave?
Maybe.
Since the first wave event period,
Wait, am I on the right spot?
the U.S. Navy reigns supreme in the sea, in Korean War, Vietnam War, etc. But the problem is...
5 periods?
Yeah, that's the right number.
The U.S. government are blind to see the guardian of the ocean
Poseidon, no.
until they make comeback in right time.
Oh, yeah.
They hit him with a sick comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. They've been
here
for
for
years.
Yeah.
Author's
1776.
note! Some dialogue are in Filipino, but you may read it anyway.
Because
You know, he gave us permission.
Yep, I was gonna say it would really suck if he told us we couldn't read his story.
It's an honor, Excel 1945.
By the way, I do like, yeah, all right, reserved, whatever. He also has...
Alright.
I like that he has all these tags, and 2 of them are just the word action.
Yeah, action,
Yeah,
action,
uppercase A and lowercase
government.
Can goal, ocean.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get started with chapter 1.
Well, yeah, let's jump into the opening.
Oh yeah, I should mention that in the opening, there's a lot of quotes by someone. So the narrator might as well say this because there's no real. I mean,
Somayoni-chan makes their.
It's like- they're basically
reappearance.
they're narrating. They're narrating a video instead of just making the video.
Okay.
So
Then
go
sure.
ahead.
The video starts when the USS Missouri, guns rotating during the course of Desert Storm in 1991.
There were a lot of ships being used in Desert Storm.
Yeah. And the another video shows Hellcat crashing to the one of light carrier deck.
Oh,
Okay.
that cleared it up.
Yep. Now we
Thanks.
know.
The
Didn't know before.
veterans,
Now we do.
the veterans of U.S. Navy know this event. The World War II affected only in continental Europe, but the Pacific, it never happened.
I don't know what's going on.
No, see, the Pacific part of World War II just never happened.
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah.
no Pacific.
There was
front.
no Pacific part.
At all.
Japan was never involved.
No bombing.
Japan didn't even exist at this
Japan
time.
didn't even exist.
The Bataan Death March didn't happen.
Yeah, haha, nope, never happened.
The America, dropping bombs on Hiroshima didn't happen because Hiroshima
happen.
wasn't around. The
Wasn't
island
around yet.
retroactively did not exist. The
Yep.
Pacific Ocean did not exist.
Yes.
It was just a massive landmass where
Right.
the Pacific
It was
Ocean
Pangea.
was.
The 5 destroyers of U.S. Navy has been attacked by unknown figure in the ocean.
Figures in quotes.
Yeah. Actually,
We're not
figures
sure
out
if it's
of
a
quotes.
Yeah, figures out of quotes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Figures out of quotes.
It's quotes within quotes.
Yeah. Weird.
This incident resulted 3 U.S. destroyers sunk and 762 men are dead.
Suddenly I'm thinking maybe I should have narrated this as Ark.
A video shows Anne group of F-16 flying toward the group of Aegis, missile destroyer during Libyan crisis.
Some planes flying towards a thing.
The figure was codenamed Abyssals by the USPIO, and at midnight the Abyssals attacked Anne naval post in Los Angeles,
Oh.
destroying 2 destroyers, 3 light cruisers, several dead, and many casualties.
My god, it destroyed the dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so scary.
Due to this, President Roosevelt declared war against the Abyssals in 1942, forcing all U.S. Navy assets to set an go signal.
You're telling me that before that, the U.S. Navy didn't have a go signal?
They didn't
have a way to tell their people to just go?
You're telling me that we're hearing about this information, but what we're seeing is a group of F-16s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure F-16s weren't around in World War II.
Yep.
It's like if you saw, if Ken Burns' Civil War documentary only had footage from, the 90s, the 1990s.
Right.
You just saw, a time-lapse of Times Square as he's talking about, Stonewall Jackson and shit like that.
Yeah, you hear he's all this narration about Abraham Lincoln growing up in a log cabin or some shit, and all you could see is, pictures of soldiers in Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's what does the footage have to do with anything?
This is where the first battle of the Civil War took place. Well, back then.
Meaning what I'm talking about, not what's on screen. What's on screen has nothing to do with it.
The only B-roll we could get is what's happening there right now.
Right.
For 20 battles, according to my resources.
Okay.
15 of them were lost.
Oh.
The estimated casualties of the U.S. Navy was 25 ships, and total death is 5,780 men.
Oh.
But in July 19th, 1944, at Caroline's Island in Pacific... The U.S. Navy sent 4 battleships, including the newest battleship, USS Missouri, 10 heavy cruiser, 3 aircraft carriers, and 5 destroyers were sent to destroy the abyssal activity in that said area.
In that area, in said area, in that said area.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
But the 2 figures appeared from nowhere. Started to attack the abyssal by noon.
Wait, the figures were attacking the abyssal? I thought the figures were the abyssals.
Can you really tell what's going on?
I can't tell anything that's going on here.
Earlier it said the figure was codenamed Abyssals. And now figures are appearing, and now they're attacking the Abyssal.
It's only fitting that whoever's watching this video isn't getting any details about this, because we're not getting any real details either.
I'm trying to piece it together.
And it's just shapes, a
I'm
big
trying to piece it
gray
together, and
cube.
it's not coming together.
In record, there are no casualties in that battle.
Oh, lucky, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm glad they solved that problem.
Yeah.
Another group of Aegis missile destroyer launched their missiles during the events of Desert Storm, as shown in video.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So wait, you're still showing footage of Desert Storm, even though we're talking about 1945.
Yes. The war lasted until 1946, and the Abyssals are simply run away after the string of defeats by the figure, or they call them Guardian.
Wait, you're telling me that in 1945 we dropped 2 nukes on Japan, and then the war continued for another year?
Well, I mean, in this alternate universe, the Pacific Front didn't even exist.
Oh,
so
that's true. Never mind.
Everything's fair game.
That makes sense, yeah.
There was no Pacific Front back then.
Yeah.
But sadly, for 5 months, their Guardian was gone, crying all of the U.S. veterans who knew their protector.
I can't imagine what that was supposed to say. Was that supposed to be suggesting that all the U.S. veterans were crying?
Yes.
For 5 months?
Yes.
Okay.
They were crying freedom tears. They were, yeah. The war they called as the First Wave, and the U.S. government are keen efforts to modernizing their own navy.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The U.S. Navy reigns as the protector during Korean War, Vietnam War, Lebanon Crisis, Libyan Crisis, Desert Storm of 1991, where we see the last era of battleships, etc.
Oh.
For many decades,
God, these sentences just...
Beautiful. A feast, a treat.
Yes.
Just
you indulge me, author. Many people wondering that if there's an second wave of abyssal war. So question is, are we heading for the second wave?
That's one question.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that's my question.
That's one question I have.
Yeah, well, that's not even a question I had, but it is a question.
It is a possible way to, form words into. Yeah, that's a question.
I have a question. Are we heading for the second chapter?
No, this is chapter 1.
Oh yeah, I see.
Because that was the opening.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It would be chapter 2 on fanfiction.net, but since you could actually do prologues on Wattpad, then
yeah.
Note continued from opening.
No shit.
Might have gone back in time. You know,
I guess.
Start you off in medias res. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
January 27th, 2016, University of New York, 13:46 p.m.
If you're gonna say... If you're gonna do 24-hour time, there's no need for PM. The whole point of PM is that we don't know when you just say 12-something, whether you mean AM or PM.
Damn, they're... I don't even know jokes. So is this the same thing?
This is... Oh, I guess this is, Dr. Annelheim.
In 1991, we saw Desert Storm in Middle East, and we saw the last era of battleship. Missouri was there, armed with modern missiles and sonar.
Good sentence.
But one picture stunned U.S. Army. A picture described as...
Good sentence.
A standing figure in the middle of the ocean. After the U.S. official confiscate the camera with the picture in it...
So who took the picture?
In many years, the picture never recovered back.
So basically,
Rest
you're just
in
talking
peace,
about
I guess.
rumors. He's just like, oh, there was a picture of a person standing on water, but nobody has any evidence of it.
Yeah.
I'm a professor at a university.
The Jesus conspiracy was suppressed.
Oh my god, Jesus was an anime chick.
Yeah.
Explains why he was so kawaii desu.
Well, the U.S. Army stunned.
I guess they got hit with a stun attack.
Yeah, the stun
public
attack was a
joined.
picture.
Oh, yeah. Used picture. U.S. Army stunned.
Yeah.
Why? Kantai collection released in the midst of U.S. Army controversy.
So the U.S. Army, the entire army, got stunned by this picture that no one has seen since. And why are the public overjoyed?
They got stunned by a picture they haven't seen since, and meanwhile, Kantai Collection was released in the U.S. market.
Oh, yeah.
And the public was just joyed.
Why?
I wish that would happen.
Yeah.
Why?
It was in the midst of U.S. Army controversy, so we were all playing this like, man, I wish our real army was made of cute girls.
So you're
Cute
telling me
anime boat
someone
girl.
somewhere is so excited about Kantai Collection?
A lot of people everywhere, apparently. The
Well, I was going to
public
say, there's
joyed.
one person who's so excited that you would use the word joy to refer
Yes.
to them. And then, on top of that, it's not just one person. It's enough people that you could consider the public to be overjoyed. Or just
Yes.
joyed. Not overjoyed. Regular joyed.
They actually wrote in one of the ship girls as president in the next election.
Shit.
A fictional
Wrote in
character
Canada.
actually won the presidency.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I still don't see how Kantai Collection even remotely fits into this situation. Like, I thought Kantai Collection was the name that is in the real world for this stuff. Like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the name of a show, but Duel Monsters is in the show the name of the card game. So,
I don't know.
is Kantai Collection a thing in the universe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I stay as far
really-
away. You know what? I stay as far away from Kantai Collection.
I
It's the one.
think-
It's
I
the
think
one
he's
thing
just
that
referring
I
to-
do not understand why it's so popular. But whatever.
Well, obviously you've never masturbated to a cute boat girl before, so you would
Yeah,
understand why it's so
Nice
popular.
boat.
Yeah, nice boat.
Yeah, nice boat.
Are we heading to the second wave?
Der Analheim speech in University of New York, and then one student
Actually, that's
stands up.
University.
Oh, University.
Oh, yeah,
It's where you go to get.
University.
It's where you go to get your degree
Unversed.
revoked.
Yeah,
A university is where you go to collect knowledge. An university is where you go to lose knowledge.
Yeah, and the students are losing knowledge by the second.
I mean, did you hear Dr. Analheim's speech?
Yeah.
I feel like
You
I
spend
lost
4
a ton of
years getting
knowledge
your
listening
degree,
to
and
that.
then you spend 4 years losing it.
Yeah.
Analheim, what your speech referring for?
That's
Are
a good
you-
question.
are you-
What is his speech referring for?
Student asked Anne question to the scientist.
This speech reflects the anonymity.
Anomity.
Anonymity.
Anomity.
Okay.
This speech reflects the anonymity of the guardian of the ocean.
Oh, there you go.
Analheim answered.
Any question?
All the students nodded.
I
Oh,
yeah, I've got some questions
sir,
too.
what the fuck was that?
Okay, my presentation is finished and goodbye. You have questions? Too fucking bad?
Don't see me after class.
Yeah.
Don't email me. In fact, don't speak to me ever again.
I've got a plate of hot wings waiting for me. See you guys later.
I'm tenured, bitch.
What you gonna do, bitch?
Yeah.
Flips everyone off and walks out the door. I can make an entire lecture about jack shit and there's nothing you can do.
No, see, we're doing it wrong. We're speaking in complete sentences.
You're right.
Alright. After, all students clapped to Analheim's speech and the doctor went outside towards the hallway.
Everyone just...
In the room of Analheim, unknown guy knocked the door.
That sounds like a really bad gay porn right there.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here to fix your pipes or whatnot.
In the room of Analheim.
Open!
You're Dr. Analheim?
Guy asked.
Oh, you must be here to fix my pipes.
Yeah, I'm here to fix your pipes and whatnot. Did you order this pizza with extra sausage? His name is Dr. Analheim.
His name is Dr. Analheim.
I'll just tell you this now. Analheim's not even his real name. His real name is Ezekiel Blake.
And he
But
goes
for
by
some reason he
Analheim.
goes by Analheim.
Well, I mean, look, dude, porn stars usually don't use their real names, alright?
I guess.
I feel like
Yeah,
this guy
I-
and J. Edgar Beanpole would get along really well.
Yeah.
Trade stories of how they give up a completely normal name for something incredibly dumb.
Not even Anaheim. Analheim.
It's like, it's like he has an alternate porn identity, but like his porn got so popular, like, bestseller, that
Right.
now he kind of has to go by it.
Right,
You know?
he has a porn, like, it would be like if I went and wrote an erotic novel under the pseudonym Jack Cough, and I just got famous that way, so everybody calls me Mr. Cough. It's like, oh,
It could be worse. Everyone could be calling you Mr. Dr. Analheim.
yeah, they could be calling me Dr. Analheim.
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Michael Constantine. I am researcher of...
Researcher of New York Times, the author of Undersea series, right, Michael?
No end quote there, but on the next line, end quote. Yes, I am Analheim.
Your identity is mine now.
I am the source. I am Analheim.
Don't even try to
I
go
thought I
home
was
to your
Analheim.
family. They're my family now. I'm
Oh yeah,
moving in.
well I'm Constantine, bitch.
I will raise your son better than you ever could.
Face off.
Yeah, face.
Face off.
Then Analheim gets the paper from the desk and throws to Michael's chest.
He's a guest in your office. Don't be a douche.
No, he's in the room of Analheim, dude. This is how the porn goes.
I guess he did just claim his identity.
Yeah.
What is this?
Our planned trip to Latey.
Late, I think, yeah.
Latey?
Yeah.
I don't
whatever.
Right? I don't know.
Our team research.
Yep.
I don't know why there are so many so many apostrophes in that. Maybe that's where all the apostrophes from all the other stories we've done, where people
they got stored in this one sentence.
Yeah, this is their storage unit for apostrophes. Ready your bags. We are gonna go outing in Leyte by 17 o'clock p.m. I've been by the tickets yesterday.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. What can you do?
Yeah, that happened.
Sure. That's just, if you ever don't know what to say, that's what you do.
It's totally unclear whether that was Analheim asking Michael Constantine to prepare stuff, or Constantine asking Analheim to prepare stuff. It's just not even clear.
We'll never know.
After Michael closed the door and Analheim went to his hotel room,
Analheim.
packing his travel bag, and went to the airport and meet with Michael.
So he went to the hotel room to pack his travel bag. Where was he before?
No, see, he has a house. He takes some of his stuff to the hotel, and then packs a smaller set of stuff to take from the hotel to his vacation.
It's like that George Carlin bit. You've always got more stuff.
Yeah.
And then you gotta take a smaller version of your stuff.
Just the stuff you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the Pentagon. 14:52 p.m. A black SUV is entering the Pentagon security entrance.
Who are you?
Pentagon security questioned.
CIA Vice Director Alex Freddy. Please, I have a meeting.
You may enter, sir.
Security answered.
More like shit-curity.
God, these are such good names.
Someone better
Freddy.
space the
Alex,
clown.
Freddy, Michael Constantine. I can guarantee you this author is like a freshman in high school.
What about Analheim?
Uh,
He's a little bi-curious.
yeah. Black SUV parked beside the Pentagon entrance gate number 2.
Why didn't you just go into
Well, he
the
didn't
gate?
even go in it. He parked beside it.
He's like, you may enter. All right, I'm gonna
It's
get
like,
out of
you
the
may
car
go
here.
in, and he just leaves his car right there.
Yeah. Doctor says I need to walk more, so Alex get his black briefcase full of documents and walk to the meeting room. Meanwhile,
So close. So fucking close.
Meanwhile, a general waiting outside of the meeting room.
This is General Firefly, who was...
Alex, welcome.
Welcome to General
This is
Firefly.
me?
I'm
Oh,
waking
no.
you up. Welcome to...
Yeah, welcome to General Firefly.
Yeah.
Alex with Firefly went inside beside General Prince and Admiral Sakura.
There's no point in having code names if you're meeting in person.
Why? Okay, one of these things is not together. We have Firefly, Prince, Sakura.
I mean, that's cool, yeah.
Or maybe they're just literally the last names of these characters. I mean, Constantine, Analheim,
Joker.
John
Freddy,
Firefly.
Joker, yeah, that
Freddy.
goes right along well with Sakura.
Stephen Prince.
Meanwhile, the leader of the meeting, a 4-star general, Joker, stands up and upload the picture in the screen.
I feel like Joker's a really
I don't know
bad
how I
name
got
for your
these
general.
pictures. My father was a drinker. This picture's... Wow, okay, I gotta start over. This picture has been stunned for us since Desert Storm.
It keeps trying
The
to run
original
away and
owner.
we keep studying it in place.
I've stun-locked this picture.
Just tasing it. Yeah. He table stunned it.
Yeah.
I forgot to go with Space Station 13 references. There we go. They keep table stunning the
Yeah.
the picture. the original owner has been simply disappeared. Is that spelled correctly?
I think so.
No, it needs 2 P's.
Oh, yeah.
2 P's, 1 S.
Okay, so it's disappeared.
Yeah, disappeared.
Has been simply disappeared, and public approvals seemed popular due to the release of the game codenamed Kantai Collection.
So
Holy
the
shit!
game
So
has-
wait a minute.
The game got released, and it just, like, took off. And,
Well, no. Public approvals are popular, which is already kind of interesting. But the game has been released, but it still has a code name? You mean they released the game without giving it a title?
Yes. The developers always just called it Untitled, so, other people had to fill in, and eventually we all settled on Kantai Collection.
No, we still didn't settle on it, because it's still a code name.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Where's the codename Kids Next Door when you need them?
It's like if you know how all the game consoles have like a Project Blank before it,
Right,
Well, it's
Project
like you got
Scorpio
that,
and-
and then they just release the console with that name.
Right.
Then Alex raises his hand.
Yeah, I guess the guy's
Alex,
now asking.
What
Alex.
is your report?
My report is an scientist and researcher named Michael Constantine. I thought he was a journalist. He was working for the New York Times under the pen name Harley, an author of the popular book series Undersea, Beating Hunger Games, etc. I read.
Don't
it.
sell yourself short, buddy.
I read it and
Yeah.
found out that he discovered strange, large bones under the ocean.
Okay.
This book shows signs that Kantai Collection was real, for public and not for us. So I propose to take down that game permanently for that security of our sake.
Kantai Collection is just like an evil virus in disguise.
So the
man.
Kantai Collection
This
is
story
real.
like a weird virus.
Guys, the Kantai Collection is real, so I guess it refers to something real, as in ship girls. But they have large bones?
Or maybe, Undersea is, like, the story of how this guy got sucked into the video game, and now he's in Kantai Collection, and part of it is just they found large bones.
And that's the one detail he latched onto.
Chapter 17 is like finding the whale graveyard or something.
He found out where humpback whales go to die, and he's just like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Kantai Collection is real.
Yeah. This really happened, guys. This is a 100% true story.
It's like, oh my god, I found the lost city of El Dorado. I guess Pokemon's real.
Okay.
Raise your hands, those who approved my opinion.
All U.S. Army leaders raised their hands.
Not even the ones in the room. Just all of them.
Suddenly, everyone just felt this need to raise their hands.
Like, they're looking at the
on,
other
Army
officers
leaders.
and stuff and going, do you know why we're raising our hands? I just feel like
Come
we
on.
have to.
Everyone out there, raise your hands in the air and then
Put your hands
smash
in the-
that like button.
Yeah. Put your fucking hands up and smash
Put
that
your
like-
hands up in that fucking air and then smash that fucking like button.
In case it wasn't clear, we're not just shilling. That was a reference to something.
That's
Seems good. Good. Tell that developer to take it down for sake of our security.
Yeah,
yep.
I guess.
Meanwhile, in Leyte, I don't care.
Yeah.
Analheim and Michael are in the Typhoon Haiyan rebuild city, Tacloban, and they met to the local people.
Sir, where is the wreck of...
No, Analheim. In Tagalog. And then the next 3 lines are all in Tagalog, but there's no translation, so even though the story is written in English, for English speakers,
Yeah.
you still
Well, I wouldn't
didn't-
go that far.
Well, I
Should
mean,
we-
it was written by someone who isn't an English speaker, but still, they wrote it in English for people to read in English.
Like I said, I wouldn't go that far. I
I mean, if I wrote a story in Spanish or French or Tagalog, I would include
I was
translations.
making a joke that no one could read this story.
Even if it was completely wrong. Well, there you go. There's some dialogue. I don't know what it means. I don't speak Tagalog.
Well, I see Rek. There's Sir... Here, I'll read it for you. Sir Son Poang Rek Nj Barkong Hapon?
Gusto. Mo punto punta tayo dune?
CJ.
I'm just looking at it like one of those Star Wars languages. Here's some back and forth. So san po ang reckon bakak hapon.
Gustavo punta tayo dune.
Sige.
It's Jabba the Hutt speaking to...
Yeah, this is an extended cut.
Yeah. Extended universe.
This
Kantai
is the one with all
collection
the bad
extended
CG
universe.
in it.
Told you! I learned how to speak Tagalog since when my parents worked as a diplomat.
Sakay na tayo sa bank ka?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a third person in there, but I couldn't tell. Even if this was entirely in English, it would have been hard to tell. There's no reference. There's no this person said, that person said. It's not even there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, a drone flying above the skies of Tacloban.
Drones over Brooklyn.
Sir, we're recording the two guys you told.
Give me the grid coordinates.
Alex spoke to Drone Master.
Drone Master.
Sea of Leyte. I mean, Leyte Gulf, sir.
Good.
That's not the grid coordinates.
Close
Give me
enough.
The name of the place is not the
Give
grid
me
coordinates.
the most rough estimate you can
Pacific.
about their location.
Earth.
Earth. Great. That's all I need.
Oh, I found him. Never mind. So we're gonna arrest them?
Said, just surveillance, not arrest, okay. So fall back our drone and wait for their next run.
Somewhere in here we got
Turned around.
because copy that, Alex. I said to myself.
Actually, no, sir, I'm also named Alex.
Copy
We
that,
talked about
Alex.
this, sir.
Alex, a
I
drone
know-
master.
I know it's confusing, but you just kind of have to deal with it, sir.
Alex Freddy and Alex Drone Master.
Yeah. Meanwhile, two guys arrived at their destination.
Just two dudes.
Oh. Who is this?
I don't know.
Who's talking?
One of you want me to
I'll
flip
just
a
do
coin?
it. Nadito Potayo Manang. If it's not clear, I butchered that.
Then, Analheim get his GPS tracker spear gun from his backpack.
Hey,
Why
what
does
the
he have that?
fuck are you doing, Analheim?
What the fuck are
That's my
you
thoughts
using?
exactly.
That
GPS tracker spear gun?
Spear gun,
Does
so
it
you're gonna
track
shoot a spear into.
GPSs?
It's gonna shoot a spear into someone, and then it's gonna track GPSs.
I guess.
It's a
I think what he
GPS
meant
tracker
was
spear gun.
it's some kind of GPS tracker that you can shoot into something and it'll it'll give you the GPS location. But that's
Right.
a really weird thing to attach to a spear.
Yeah.
For a
It'll
spear
give
gun.
you the
I mean,
grid coordinates. It'll
are
tell
you
them
trying to
you're in
track
Leyte.
whales?
Yes.
Like, you'd only be able to fire that thing at really big things. Why wouldn't you just make it like a small, sticky thing that you
Like
throw
dart.
with your hand?
They're trying to
Why
get
not
back
make it
to
like a
those
little
large
dart?
bones, dude.
Oh.
The big bone graveyard.
Yeah, I'm not fat, I'm just big boned. Also, I'm a ship girl.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, you're not. There's no ship girls in this story.
You're right. So far, none.
Yeah.
Just tracking the wreckage.
If it's wreckage, it's probably not moving that much. And if you can shoot it with the spear gun, you probably know where it is.
That's
Yep.
pretty good. I didn't think of that.
Analheim fires his GPS tracker spear gun and hit at the damaged triple 16-inch gun.
What?
Well, no, read
He-
the next line.
He used his super attack, where his spear turned into 3 16-inch guns.
I think
guess.
they're at a ship's wreckage right now, and he just shot the ship's wreckage with his spear gun. Because I
But
think
why?
they're supposed to be under the water.
Okay. Well done.
which is
Do you want it well done, medium rare?
Yeah.
well done. I like that because he's like, well
How
done.
do you want your
Like,
steak?
did you do good? I'm not really
dude.
sure what you were doing there.
No, he's asking,
Well done, I
how do you
guess?
want your steak, dude? Do you want it well done? Medium rare? Medium?
Yeah.
Not it.
He's not it, guys.
I have an salvage company based in Manila.
Manila.
Why do I have that? I thought
You
I was
just
a
have one.
giantist.
You were a professor a second ago.
I'm a professor or a porn star. I'm kind of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, jack off of all trades.
A jack off of all trades.
So you're salvaging it?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're salivating to salvage it.
Yeah, salvaging. Salvaging sounds really
Salivate.
dirty.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sucking a clish.
Yeah, sucking a clish. Salivaging.
Meanwhile, in a rainy mood night in New Subic Naval Base.
The mood
Stop
of the
jumping
night.
around. I
Rainy
don't know what's
mood
going
night.
on.
January 28th, 2016, 2010 p.m.
You can't tell us it's meanwhile and then give us a time and date
Meanwhile, at the same time, same day.
at a completely different day and a completely different time.
The fuck? A non-commissioner.
It's a
angrily spoke.
commissioner.
Commissioner.
Yeah.
Angrily spoke.
What the fuck? My game is closed permanently. Ooh. Shit.
Oh.
It's closed permanently. Oh, shit.
What happened?
It's happening. The game has been closed by Katakawa permanently.
I really don't know, Captain Ackerman.
I don't really know Captain Ackerman either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone really know Captain Ackerman?
Yeah, who knows?
Captain Ackerman, age 25. The youngest captain of the U.S. Navy.
That is pretty young for a captain in the U.S. Navy.
Yeah.
How did he
He's
become
the
a
youngest,
captain?
dude.
You know what?
Well,
Probably the
listen.
same way Brett became commander.
Yeah.
Pretending
No,
to be
listen.
commander.
Just read the next sentence.
He joined after his deceased father and his ship, USS Slavaria.
So they just gave it to him?
inherited the rank of captain.
Yeah, he inherited the rank. Your dad was a captain when he died,
That
so
means
now
you're
a
good enough.
captain.
Man,
God,
nepotism
I
in
will
the
never
army is
get over
fucking
these
insane.
stories where people inherit ranks.
Yeah,
like
that's
they're
why.
royalty.
That's why the public is having a crisis with the army and turns to ship girls instead.
Because nepotism is rife.
Yeah, the army's just one big good old boys club. You know,
Yeah, fuck them.
if your family wasn't in the army back in the Minutemen, you're basically screwed.
You're fucked. You're not getting anywhere.
Yeah,
That is a career dead end, my friend.
yeah.
No one will fucking hire you in the army if you don't have
My father
connections.
was a proud general, and his father was a proud general because he passed that generalship on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to
And
be
now
a
he
general
will
at
be a
age
proud general
12.
as soon as I die.
Yeah. This general died of a heart attack, so his 6-year-old son becomes general. General, what should we do? Let's get crayons. Fuck.
There's only one real general, and that's George Washington's like great grandkid.
Yeah.
All right.
He was like 9.
I want to see like a world where this exists.
Yeah. Nepotism. And it's like
This could never
you
work.
inherit all your army things and
And since people know they'll never be able to rise up in the army, they turn to video games about ship girls.
This is just so ridiculous, and it keeps showing up.
yeah.
Yeah.
People just don't know how armies work. I mean, it's like the most basic fact about armies. You join the army, you work hard, you rise in the ranks, and they still don't get it.
Yep. Okay. A 72nd Arleigh Burke class. This class is the largest destroyer class in the world. I thought destroyer was the class. I didn't think you had subclasses.
Yeah, apparently subclass. You know what? They reclassed.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
in an RPG.
Captain Ackerman, this is Admiral Jake. I have an meeting for you.
Is Jake his last name?
Yes.
Jacob.
Dude, someone's last name is Freddy, alright? Someone's last name is Analheim. Whose last name is Jake.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
Actually, Analheim's real last name is Blake, so...
Blake and Jake.
Blake and Jake.
This guy's name is Blake Jake.
Yeah.
And Analheim's real name is Jake Blake.
Yeah.
Right. Ackerman walked to the Admiral Jake's office about something secret.
If it's even a secret from the audience and the narrator, is it even worth mentioning?
That's a real secret now. Captain Ackerman, the Philippine Navy ordered us to find the disappeared fisherman. Disappeared since 5 days ago.
They spelled disappeared wrong each of the times that they've written it, but whatever.
I know, it's amazing. I love how they have consistently misspelled this word.
Disappeared. Your ship, USS Greenlight and USS Moses, will patrol the area in Subic Bay.
Petro.
Petro.
It's a Tongal word. You wouldn't understand it, alright?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the name of the language again?
Tagalog?
It's a Tagalog word, okay? You wouldn't understand it.
Yeah, I'm allowed to read it, but I don't understand.
Copy, Captain?
Aye, aye. Admiral Jake. Silly!
Yeah.
What is that, Captain Ackerman?
Ackerman gave the paper to the captain of USS Moses.
Patrol again?
Okay, let's go again for patrol.
Woo!
Alright, let's go, guys.
Man, this is awesome,
You mean
man.
Petro.
I haven't gone on patrol with you in forever.
Yeah,
you can
just like the
hang
good
out
old
and chill.
days.
Yeah, remember back in naval school? Well, actually, I kind of skipped
we never.
that.
Yeah, we never went to naval school. We inherited our jobs.
Yeah, I just kind of became a captain one day. I was actually kind of working part-time at my local Blockbuster.
And then I got a
I
call.
thought he
Your
was
father's
studying to be
dead.
a
You're the
lawyer."
new general.
Yeah, he was the new captain.
He was studying to be a lawyer and he gets the call. You're the general now.
Yeah,
Oh, why did I even waste time? I knew he was gonna die eventually.
yeah. 3 ships sailed out to patrol the area and find the lost fishermen, as requested by the Philippine Navy. Meanwhile...
What do any of these things have to do with each other?
Nothing. They're just things happening. None of them have even had to do with ship girls.
Ring!
What is that?
Analheim questioned.
It's
You
a
don't
phone,
even know how to-
Analheim. It's a phone. It's ringing.
Yeah, he doesn't even know how to... And it's like the phone just starts talking. Nobody even had to pick it up. This is Alex Freddy. I've been requested to stop the searching of the figure. Didn't even give his title.
Okay,
Just
I don't know.
Just
Yeah.
Alex Freddy.
Alex, I've been heard that you take down the popular game, no?
No, it's a very popular game.
Yeah.
Wait, who sent you the informati?
The
Informati.
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Asterisk. Oh, we gotta see the footnote.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Informati is a Tagalog word. Actually.
Yeah. It's
Analheim, feeling that Alex Freddy calling always like Ann Stalker.
Do they know each other? This has never been
Yeah,
established.
dude,
He
they
had to
started
ju- he just had to
porn
introduce
together back in the
himself.
day. Dude, no,
Instead
they
of-
started porn back in the day.
I guess
It was it was Analheim on Freddy.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a very intimate relationship,
Yeah.
business relationship. But meanwhile,
Mean Will.
No, Mean
Mean
Will.
Will 32 come away from NSNV.
What's NSNV?
I don't know.
I got nothing. I don't know.
The NSV
21:27.
That's just a time. You didn't even give us a. I mean, that's
No,
good.
that's
You didn't
correct.
need a
That's the
PM,
first correct
AM or
time.
But we don't know where this is.
3 destroyers sailing toward their patrol area then.
Who
Who's
is
PA?
this?
Oh, yeah, PA. All hands on deck. We have an unknown black figure in front of us.
Oh no!
PA alerted to all ships.
I got nothing. I got no
You
idea.
want me to... Oh, fuck it. Our lay guns must, reader. Calibers will point to that figure.
All hands on deck. Gun ready.
Ackerman alerted, and then... Boom! Here comes the...
Boom!
Ready or
Boom.
not. Here comes the boys from the south.
Hold
And
on.
a
Can I
big
just
click,
pause
click,
for a
boom.
second? So the story here is that there was the U.S. Army driving around the Pacific, just doing their thing. And then there were these ship girls who just were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
And they're just like, oh, now seems like a good time to attack the U.S. Army. So they were
No,
just
that's the
around.
Abyssals that attack the U.S. Army.
Well,
In
I'm
the
assuming
game,
the Abyssals
are who you fight.
I'm
ship
assuming
girls
the
fight the
Guardian
Abyssals.
is the ship.
Wait.
Is a ship girl then.
But they said the epistles are the figures standing on the water. I assume that was the ship girls.
No, those are the Abyssals are who you fight in the game. The ship girls fight the Abyssals. Because in this game, stuff appeared and you gotta kill it. That's the only backstory you get.
So then, okay, who are these? Who are the military people on the ships? Are they just
They're just military
bacteria
people on
on
the
the
ships.
on the ship girls?
No, the ship girls don't exist in this story.
Right.
The ship girls are like a myth. And like the like Abyssals are appearing, and I'm assuming the ship girls are gonna show up and save the day.
So,
right? Because
so
the
then
US
it's
Army
different.
can't
It's
handle
different than
them.
what I said, but it's still just as confusing. The problem still exists. The Abyssals were just
Yes.
around, and now the ship girls were just
Yeah.
around, and no one had ever seen them before. And they
Yes.
just showed up at some point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
And now the Abyssals are just showing up again, I'm guessing, and then
Yeah.
I'm assuming as the story goes on, the ship girls are just gonna appear out of nowhere and
So
save
it's
the
not
day.
even Stapp's level of I just was walking around, saw a portal, fell in, and then here I am in Ponyville.
No, it's
Instead,
just they were there.
They were there. No one ever mentioned it before.
No one ever saw it before, man.
Not worth
No one looked.
bringing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what this has to do with the dude, like, shooting wreckage of a ship. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know. I got nothing.
That feels completely unrelated to everything else.
All I know is there were large, big-boned girls out there.
Yeah.
An abyssal fired to the USS Greenlight instantly sunk after a hit in the gun emplacement.
Yeah, Greenlight.
So they
is
hit
really...
him with a gun and it just sinks?
Yeah, they were.
No, I mean to be
top
fair,
loaded.
Greenlight does kind of suck.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen the stuff that comes out of Greenlight? Nah.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
It doesn't take
USS
much to sink green light.
USS Moses and Slavaria fired their guns and counterattack against Abyssal, and they fired.
I'm not sure
hitting-
this person knows why they're named different names, but USS Moses and Slavaria don't sound like real. Like, call me crazy. They just don't sound like real ships.
And they fired, hitting the gun emplacement of USS Moses.
They fired on their own ship.
Mm-hmm.
The way that reads makes it sound
USS
like
Moses
USS
fired their
Moses.
guns, and they were
USS
firing at
Moses.
the Abyssals as a counterattack, and they hit the gun emplacement of USS Moses.
Yeah. Makes it sound like they shot all the way around and it came back and hit them.
Ow.
Then, crippled Moses launched a missile to the Abyssal. It hit.
Crippled Moses.
Missile to the Abyssal.
Oh, Missile to the Abyssal.
Yeah.
Dude, Missile to the Abyssal is the album
It's
by
like
Crippled
insane
Moses.
in the membrane. Yeah.
No,
Missile
dude,
to the Abyssal.
Missile to the Abyssal. The
Missile
hit
to the
single.
Abyssal, the world's first Kantai collection-based rap album.
Oh no.
Crippled Noses
bitches.
presents Missile to the Abyssal. It's the song by Crippled Noses.
Yep.
But sadly, it never damaged, and Abyssal fired again, this time,
Oh.
hitting the captain's deck and instantly disabled the USS Moses.
Well, it would be easier
it was already
for the
disabled.
US. It'd be easier for the USS Moses to keep fighting if it would stop shooting itself.
Yeah. They locked on. They got
Sir,
their
target the
lock
other guns on this ship. Are you sure? Do it.
Yeah, target locked, fire, and they shoot out the torpedo, and then it just curves.
Yeah, it just does a big
180
circle
degrees.
and hits them.
And they're like, what
We've
the
been hit.
fuck?
We're tanking on water.
Fire more missiles.
Yeah. Whatever hit us, shoot it again.
Alright. USS Slavaria, we're the only left ship, and Ackerman issues an order.
All people on deck. Stop counterattack. Let's fall back on our port. I repeat, fall back.
Fall back on our port.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this would be a lot more intense. Could be a lot more intense.
It'd be a lot more intense if there were ship girls in this.
Yeah.
And the abyssal they encounter simply disappeared.
Oh, well, then don't fall back. We'll just stay here. We're fine.
They go back.
Why don't you guys try to, I don't know, help the other ship at all?
Nah, fuck it.
You're like fucking sinking.
Fuck it.
They go back to the NSNV to report the incident. Meanwhile,
so did you guys try to help the other
days,
ships at all? Oh no, they were too late. It was too late for them. So you guys
They shot
you just headed
themselves,
straight
dude.
back
They
after the threat
earned it.
disappeared. You just ran away, made no attempt. Nah, man, it was too late. It's too late.
I couldn't do anything, man.
Yeah. I couldn't and didn't try.
Yeah.
You didn't even call for crew to come and pick them up. You just left
it,
them.
dude. It all happened
You
so
just
fast. I
straight up
didn't even
left
try.
them. It took you 3 days to get back here.
Yeah, well, I stopped for a little bit.
Meanwhile, in 2 days, the salvage ship called by Analheim arrived in their destination.
So they're trying to tell us two different plot lines, and they're not related?
Telling us either.
Yeah.
But curious fisherman arrives at the scene, and a local news reporter, Annie, was in the beach reporting.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh my god, this is such an important news story! Quick, bury me!"
Yeah. Tonight I'm going to do a news story.
6 feet under.
Tonight we're going to do a news story on people getting buried at the beach.
Yeah.
And to do that, I'm going to report buried at the beach.
Right, and this is, of course, in Tagalog.
I'll be interviewing this skeleton that I found down here.
Yeah.
Sir, what do you think about this?
Not much of a talker, are you?
I feel like I'm losing oxygen down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Annie talking in Tagalog. Would anybody like to do this?
Sure. Na dito po tayo sa late Gulf kung saan makikita ang dambuhalang salvage ship at biglang nagdagsananga tao dahil sa salvage ship.
I'm sure the people who speak Tagalog who watch this video are going to be like, perfect.
Perfect. We sound just like Star Wars.
That's exactly... Star Wars was based on the Philippines.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what they'll say. They won't be offended at all.
Meanwhile, a drone was flying again.
Not a drone.
Not a drone.
A drone. A video drone.
Yeah.
A
copy of Videodrome on VHS. Yeah. I mean, if there can be little battleships that are anime girls, I can imagine a piloted ship that's a VHS.
Yeah. This time during salvage operation, Alex, take a look. A drone panning the scene, and they see something. Sir, may we use facial recognition?
Indeed, yes.
When checking the face, who is that?
Ezekiel Analheim Blake, also known as Dr. Analheim. Why do you go by Dr. Analheim?
Porn star.
It was a college bet. It was a college bet, okay?
He could have been Dr. Blake or Dr. Ezekiel if you wanted to not be, Dr. Blake. Dr. Analheim.
You know what? His first year of professorship, he got hazed. They made him go by Dr. Analheim. And
now everybody knows him as Analheim.
Yeah, it was too late to change it.
There's this frat story. There's a long frat story that I won't tell you now, but he's also known as Dr. Analheim. Let's just say the name is appropriate.
Yeah.
He was an veteran of USS America. There was a ship called the USS America?
Yeah, the USS America. You don't need any other ships.
CV-53. He was fanatical, searching the figure since 2010. Then there's no air quote. Oh, there's no quote. So, and then,
what is that? An alarm?
Yeah, we've been entering the airspace.
Oh,
what?
I thought we were on the ground.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I thought we were in the outer space.
What I gonna do?
Nothing else. Fall back. Just do it. I mean, whatever.
In Leyte
Who cares?
Gulf.
Yeah.
What is it, Michael?
16-inch Japanese guns, heavily damaged.
And another catch.
Whoa! That's a big fucking catch! Dingus!
That's such a weird thing for that voice to be saying. Just like the idea of like a professor, respected professor at University of New York.
His name is Dr. Analheim.
What
Do you
a
really
big
think he's
fucking
a
catch!
Yeah.
His name is Dr. Analheim. Do you really think he's a respected professor? His name
not.
is Dr. Analheim.
I guess not.
I don't think he's very respected.
Yeah, probably not. A damaged large reading glass and a large skull with the remnants of...
White hair?
Okay, we've got 3 things. 16-inch gun, large but damaged reading glass, and a skill with the remnants of white hair.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
How do we put these 3 things together to solve part of the puzzle?
A clue!
What is it? Fuck if I know.
Over there! Oh my god, it's a skill with the remnants of white hair.
Yeah.
With this, we can figure out where Blue went.
Wait, are you sure I'm talking to myself?
Well, because I said large but damaged reading glass.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's finished, Analheim?
that is
like
your
to
name.
say my last name is my catchphrase.
That's why he's called Analheim.
Yeah.
Well, boys, looks like we're done. Analheim.
Adelheim!
True Bloods.
True Bloods?
At least I say
Analheim?
At least I say mission accomplished.
Yeah, you just say Adelheim.
You say Analheim.
Mission accomplished.
It's like, all right, guys,
Analheim?
we're done. Mission accomplished. Yeah,
No.
we're done. Analheim?
Adelheim? God, no, don't do that.
Analheim?
Analheim?
For the perfect mission. Analheim.
The salvage ship sailing to Manila when a C-130 flying 29 kilometers front of them.
Operation commenced.
SEAL's commander asked.
Operation Dolphin Splash commenced.
What a great operation name.
Continued on chapter 2.
The end.
Which doesn't exist. Also,
Not
so,
continue to chapter 2. Already continued on the non-existent chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this straight, alright? Let me get this 100% straight.
Okay.
Those things, the pieces of ship were pieces of ship girl they were finding.
Oh, maybe.
Yes, I think so, because they found a piece of white hair
That's true.
and
Yeah.
a reading glass or something. So I can only assume they're finding pieces of ship girl.
So, why did they say large bones? Does this person think that the ship girls in Kantai Collection are actually huge?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what you do, right? You walk into the water all Pacific Rim style and you just have a fist fight.
Are they, in Kantai Collection, are they big? I thought they were just girl-sized anime girls.
In Kantai Collection, no one knows because it's never explained.
I guess.
In Kantai Collection, there's ship girls, and by that I mean that they're girls, and
Yeah.
they claim that they're ships, but they're just girls.
That's my
They're ship
headcanon. They're ship-sized and they just wade through the water to beat the shit out of.
But I mean, like,
They're anthropomorphic
I'm looking at
ships.
pictures. I'm looking at pictures right now, and nothing I'm seeing indicates that they're big enough to have, like, giant bones.
Wait, you're telling me that this girl right here don't look like a ship girl to you? Tell me she don't look like... Tell me my waifu... Hang on, I'm sending you the picture. I hate Skype.
I'm looking at this is a picture of them standing next to birds, and the birds are normal sized, and they're normal sized next to the birds.
What about the abyssals?
I think we're gonna have to chalk
Maybe
this
the
up.
abyssals are really big.
Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna have to chalk this up at not knowing enough about the source material.
I think he doesn't know anything about the source material either.
Not being explained anything at all.
Well, that's the end of that.
Yeah, that was Ship Girls.
That was Ship Girls. Thanks, ODST795. And
can I just say
no
that
thanks to you, whatever, your fucking Neon Venom, whatever. You asshole.
Can I just say that I just love how the story is just called Ship Girls.
Yeah, and there were no Ship Girls in it.
Just called Ship Girls.
Well, there we go. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, hope you had fun. See you next time.